As a data analyst, you'll often have to input large volumes of time and date-based data into your spreadsheets, and it can be difficult to manually keep this data aligned with your project. Thankfully, with Excel, you can create dynamic date and time entries that update automatically. Over the next few minutes, you'll learn how to create dynamic time and date entries in a worksheet and separate dates into component parts. AdventureWorks are preparing a new advertising campaign which will launch in multiple countries. They need to use Excel to track progress toward key dates. The milestone dates for the project are contained in a worksheet called Regional Dates. The worksheet tracks information about the products that are part of the campaign alongside the campaign launch dates for each country. AdventureWorks needs to calculate how many project days are available for each campaign. Another calculation in the spreadsheet must show, on a rolling basis, how many days are left until each launch date. The development of this campaign will spread over 2 years. So, AdventureWorks also need to record the accounting period for the project launch date for each country. Let's help AdventureWorks to complete their spreadsheet using date and time formulas. Entries in column D and E are formatted as dates. You can select any cell in the range D5 to E19 and check the number format box on the home ribbon to confirm this. Remember that these dates are actually serial numbers, so you can switch the format on cells D5 and E5 to General. Access the Home tab and select General from the drop-down menu to display the serial numbers. Notice that the serial number for the date in E5 is larger than the one for the date in D5. Select Undo to restore the date format. Now you need to calculate the number of project days. You can complete this task using a simple subtraction formula. Select F5 to input your calculation. Begin the calculation with an equal sign. Then take the date in E5, the larger serial number, and subtract the date in D5, the smaller serial number. Press Enter to generate the result. There are 63 days assigned to the timeline for this first project. Note that because this calculation is a subtraction, Excel doesn't include the start date in cell D5 in its count. However, if required, you can ask Excel to include the start date by adding a +1 to the formula. The result in F5 remains static because the dates in D5 and E5 won't change. Now you need to work out the days to launch figure for cell G5. The formula for this figure takes the launch date in E5 and subtracts a current date figure in cell E1. The current date in E1 must also be created using a formula. If E1 always displays the current calendar date, then the formula in G5 recalculates daily to show the decreasing numbers of days to the launch date. You need to use the today function in your formula in E1 to make sure that the date updates every 24 hours to the current date. With the cursor in E1, type an equal sign, the word today, and an open parentheses. You might notice that the help prompt is empty. This is because the function doesn't require any arguments. There still needs to be parentheses after the function name, but no arguments should be included. Press Enter to produce a dynamic date result that updates every 24 hours. To show the days to launch figure in G5, the formula takes the campaign launch date in E5 and subtracts the current date in E1. The E1 cell reference must have $signs before the column initial and the row number. This is to make sure that the reference stays constant when the formula is copied. The today formula will now change the current date in cell E1 every day. This means that the formula in G5 also recalculates daily. So, the days to launch figure reduces by 1 each day as the timeline gradually progresses. Your next task is to show the year for the campaign launch date. Excel recognizes 3 elements in a date: the month, the day, and the year. You can use the year function to identify and display the year element from a date in another cell. In other words, you can separate the date into its component parts so that you can focus on the year element. Type an equal sign, the word year, and an open parentheses in cell H5. A help prompt appears on screen and states serial number. This is because Excel interprets stored dates as serial numbers. Select E5, type a closing parentheses, and then press Enter to generate the result in H5. This campaign is set to launch in 2023. You've calculated the required campaign information for row 5. You can now copy these formulas down through the spreadsheet to calculate the remaining campaign dates. Use the autofill double-click shortcut on each formula to copy it down through the column to row 19 and complete the spreadsheet. You should now understand how Excel works with dates in calculations and be able to create some common dates and time tracking formulas. Thanks to your work in these formulas, AdventureWorks now have a clearer picture of how much time is available for each stage of this project. Well done.